And now, introducing the new Sneaky Gman store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky Gman store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. But how'd it do, what it do, and what it be? This is your boy Sneaky G. Bars. What? As Jay-Z once said, I'm not a rapper. What's going on, guys? Look, I don't know about you. I know y'all probably wondering, hey, what's up with Sneaky? Hey, whoa, hey. He got a little pep in his step. He's a little excited. Yes, I am. I'm overly excited tonight. And I'm going to tell you what. We got a new era. The unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. And this is a little personal. It's a little personal nugget right here. In the 43 years, I'm sorry, my bad. In the 47 years of life that I have experienced on this planet Earth, yes, that's Earth with an F. There is one thing that is consistent. There was one thing that no matter what you do, no matter how you try to prevent it, it's going to happen. And you want to know what that one thing is? Change. Nothing stays the same. In 93, my heart was broken. It was destroyed. I almost went in tears. I mean, it's this true story. I almost went in tears. Bill Sims got waived by the New York Football Giants. Hot Stetler already got his deal with the Raiders. And I'm sitting here like, we got a brand new coach, Dan Reeves. And the drama started. We had no idea where our next playoff win, let alone our next win was going to come. We had Dave Brown. He was a good serviceable quarterback. Danny Cannell, Kent Graham, Kerry Collins. Salute Kerry Collins. Got us in the Super Bowl. You got us an NFC championship. Not too many quarterbacks could say that. We had Kurt Warner, right? The true meaning of a bridge quarterback. Then we got Eli. And guys, I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to bring everybody on here in a second. I'm telling you right now, I didn't know what to expect with Eli. Nobody did. Okay? Nobody did. But when he got us that first Super Bowl, I'm like, you know what? From here on out, you all right with me. You did the unthinkable. You did what Dexter Carter, Hutchinson, Drew Bledsoe, Kyle Orton, Drew Henson, who else was there? Tony Romo, and that one quarterback they got now that can't win a playoff game. What's his name? Oh yeah, Dak. He did what they couldn't do. And that's win the big one. Win a Super Bowl. Not once, but twice. Not only win the Super Bowl, but get the MVP honors both times. Now, on the downside of his career, Mojo, I see you, man. I want for you to come on if you can. On the downside of his career, everybody was asking for his head. Everybody was like, he gotta go. We can't do nothing with Eli. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm laying in the cut, and I'm sending the messages. I'm posting right back. I'm like, y'all don't know what you're doing. We need to be grateful. I'm being honest. Yes, as a Giants fan, we needed to be grateful when we had Eli. Because with Eli, even in his down years, all we needed was a couple players here and there, and it would have been rejuvenated. But it didn't happen. Gettleman decided to go on, find the next quarterback for the Giants. Of course, it was Daniel Jones. Didn't work out. With Daniel Jones, then we had Drew Luck, Tommy DeVito. Tommy, hey, salute. I appreciate the 3 games, those 3 weeks of happiness that you gave us. Those 3 weeks of competitive football that you gave us. Thank you. And who else? Oh, Tyrod. Tyrod was starting, for a little bit. Then we got Russell. I saw a post today. It had Tom Hanks on Castaway. And he was like, Wilson! I'll never forget you, Wilson. I wish I could say the same. I wish we would have won at least one of the 3 games you were in. But hey, it is what it is, and here we are. Week 4. Jackson Dart is our guy. And I'm gonna rock with him. Today we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And I'm not going to waste anybody's time. I'm just going to start bringing people up because we got to have that conversation. We got to talk. We're going against the Chargers. Whoo! Going against the Chargers. It's going to be a doozy, people. It is going to be a doozy. All right, here we go. Hold up. Mark,
What's up?
What's going on, man? Okay, I got Daryl in here. I'm just bringing. I'm bear with me, guys. I'm bringing the Giant fans, and then I'll bring everybody else on. Baydun, don't go anywhere. I know you was there Tuesday. I'm gonna bring you on. Kurtz,
What's
I
going
see
on,
you.
fellas?
I see you, Kurtz.
What's going on?
I got you, Baydun. Don't go anywhere.
Health, wealth to everyone.
Kurtz, yo. Uh, so guys, just so you know, if I hear outside noise, I'm gonna mute you. Don't take offense. Just unmute yourself and then speak, and then when you're done talking, mute yourself back. Okay. All right.
Heard that, boss.
Okay. So who who wants to start? We got Dart this week. I'm excited, but I'm also a little worried. Just a little bit. So Houston, give me, just give it to me. What's your thoughts?
Man, I wanted to pick up on what you were saying about Eli
Okay,
earlier.
go ahead. I mean, yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, if you want to,
earlier I had
ahead.
seen what was it? I seen Stephen A. Smith. They were having a conversation about how Eli, if he gets in the Hall of Fame, then Russell Wilson deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And then the whole panel was basically saying that Russell Wilson has a better career than Eli. And I just couldn't understand how they would say something like that, because what matters, it doesn't matter your career. It doesn't matter regular season. It matters what you do in the playoffs. And every time the playoffs came around, elite Eli, he had some elite runs. He beat some of the best quarterbacks, and then he beat the best quarterback in the Super Bowl, on top of having those miraculous comebacks. Because if people remember the games, people remember the playoff series, then they remember the Super Bowl, they remember the last couple minutes when it's down to the wire and the Giants were trailing in those Super Bowls. Elite Eli brought them back to win. The defense did their part, the receivers did their part in catching the pass, but elite Eli was making some incredible plays. And that's just not speaking from a Giants fan's perspective. That's just speaking from football knowledge, from watching the game and actually seeing what occurred. And it's a slap in Eli's face for them to say that Russell Wilson had a better career than Eli when he's a two-time Super Bowl MVP, like you were stating earlier in the segment. But for this weekend, man, it's
Hold
Darth
on. Let
Vader
me
time.
stop you right there. Let me stop because I want to jump on that too. What you just said, okay?
Yeah, I want a piece.
Okay, you want some too? Okay, well, hey, and we all gonna eat today, okay? First off, I want to say this, right? It's disheartening, and I'm gonna tell you, H-Town, this is why they were saying what they're saying about Eli Manning, because no matter what, that man gets unprovoked hate. I don't get it. And what really infuriates me, I'm trying not to cuss, I'm trying to be a good person, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What infuriates me the most is that when we have conversations of Hall of Fame, why are we just talking about the regular season? Because when they bring up Eli's record, 117, that's just regular season. That's it. You got to add the totality. He has a winning record in the playoffs. Bottom line. Like I said earlier, Dak can't say that.
Nope.
He can't say that at all. So Eli is not a 500 quarterback. Now, and I need to look. Maybe I need to jump on reference, football reference, and see how this is. Look, Eli Manning, and I'm going to sound like a broken record for a bunch of people on here. H-Town, you probably heard me say it more than once. The man was in the top 10 categories of all major categories of an NFL
Passing
quarterback.
yards. Yeah, for sure.
Passing yards, touchdowns, completions,
Undefeated at Super Bowls. I mean, that matters being undefeated in Super Bowl.
Right, it matters. But also, you know, of course, people want to focus on the negative, top 10 interceptions too. Okay, but Brett Favre's in there.
And, I was going to say, Brett Favre has more interceptions than he does touchdowns.
I hate it. Well, no. Brett Favre has less. You know, he has more touchdowns than interceptions. And please correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'll check too. I don't mind.
I'm checking.
What I don't get is this.
Eli had to go to Green Bay.
Hold on, H-Town. Hold on. Let me finish my thought here.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I don't like too is the fact that the next argument is, well, Eli was never an All-Pro. But you know what? You know who wasn't an All-Pro? That was a first ballot? John Elway. You know who was not an All-Pro, but in the Hall of Fame? Troy Aikman, Warren Moon, Roger Staubach. Every excuse people make for Eli not to be in the Hall of Fame, I got it. I got you. And Stephen A is one of those commentators that also hates on Eli Manning. I wish he would bring me on the show. We would have a conversation. And I'm going to say this right now. It is, and I'm going to use his words too. Stephen A. Smith, it is blasphemous. It is blasphemous that you do not have me on your show when you bring up Eli's name.
True.
When you talk about Eli, you better put some respect on it. Okay, H-Town, what you got?
Because Eli's playoff record and Super Bowl record is fluid. It's fluid.
Yeah. Well, he's 8-4 in the playoffs. Darryl, what you got, man? Sorry, what's up?
No. H-Town is absolutely correct. But also the way how the conversation started about Russell Wilson and Eli Manning, all Stephen A. said was that if they let Eli Manning in, they should let Russell Wilson in also. That's all he said. Now, he wasn't discrediting Eli by his record and stuff like that this morning when I was watching it. All he was saying was that if they let Eli in, they should also let Russell Wilson in, and they're absolutely right because he's got a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. Now, just because he
Russ
sucked,
doesn't have an MVP.
just because he sucked ever since he left Seattle, that don't mean he's not a Hall of Famer.
Right, but Russell doesn't have an MVP. Bobby Wagner won that MVP in that Super Bowl.
Actually, it wasn't even Wagner; it was Malcolm Smith.
Smith. I'm sorry, Malcolm Smith. Yeah, thank you. Well,
I didn't even watch the full Super Bowl because I really can't stand the Seahawks. So,
yeah, I actually lived in Seattle when it happened, and I was at the parade, decked out in Giants stuff. So, yeah.
So because when he talks about Eli, and when Stephen A. does talk about Eli, he does downgrade Eli a whole lot. And you're right, Sneaky. Eli does have a lot of haters.
A lot.
See, the whole panel was against Eli except for Dan Orlovsky. He's the only one that was like, "Are y'all kidding me?" He was like, "Y'all gotta be crazy," because he, Orlovsky kept bringing up the fact that Eli, his playoff run, he had to go to Green Bay, take out Rodgers. He had to keep going, on the road.
And you know what people don't talk about, H-Town? The most important thing about those two Super Bowl runs, those two Super Bowl runs, those records hold to this day when Eli ran the table.
And then not only that, a lot of those games, Eli had he had games
Eli
where
had to bring us
15,
back.
He had like 10, 12 completions without incompletion. He had multiple games with no incompletion for like stretches of the game. It wasn't the whole game without an incompletion, but it was stretches of those games where he had 10, 12 completions at a time. And then each Super Bowl, he had to come back. Yep. It was down to the wire. It was balls to the wall. There's nothing else you could do. You either gonna make it happen or you gonna fold up like a lawn chair. And Eli stood tall and he let them things drag all
Yep.
over the Patriots.
He sure
And
did.
I just don't understand how, the people who were on that panel, other than Orlovsky, they kept talking about how Russell Wilson, his record, he's above 500 by like 41 games, and how, he won a Super Bowl. He could have won a second one if they would have gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch. At the end of the day, what happened is Eli's a two-time Super Bowl MVP, and the way that he won them, he had to bring his team back to win it at the last minute. It wasn't oh yeah, we got 6 minutes in the fourth quarter and we're down by 5 points, 4 points, 7 points. Nah, it was 2 minute drill. It was I don't have too much to work with, and on top of people on my head, because remember he could have got sacked, and he made Houdini moves. Yep. They talking about, Patrick Mahomes.
They about blew the whistle on that too, H-Town.
Yeah.
In that first Super Bowl, they about blew the whistle.
And I'm glad they didn't, because at the end of the day, Eli showed heart. And the same heart that Eli showed, I believe Jackson Dart has had ever since his days in Utah, his championship undefeated days in Utah, when he won the championship state. And he was, he went, traded high schools, because he was at one high school, he went to the next one, and he went and brought them to a championship undefeated season. And then after that, he went to USC. And then, we all know what happened at USC. The Chicago Bears quarterback, him and his coach linked up at USC. So that's why, Williams, he got his coach at USC. So, that was already written. So Jackson Dart made a business decision to go to Ole Miss, and then everything.
Before we go to Dart, hold on. Before we go to Dart, Mark and Mark, Jalen, do you guys want to say anything about, and also you, Tyson, you guys want to say anything about Eli before we move on?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Jalen. What you got?
Well, you go ahead, Jalen.
At the bottom.
I'm right here, Daryl.
Okay. Oh, you changed your name. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a new profile, a new account.
Okay,
Hey,
I got you.
Mark, you want to go ahead and say something?
Yeah, Eli, I feel like they're gonna wait to put him in the Hall of Fame. Like they came out with a list today with all the nominees, and he wasn't on it. Or they came out with it sometime this week, but I feel like they're not gonna put him at a first ballot Hall of Fame. But he's definitely gonna get in. It's just gonna take a long time. But they're just like stalling on it because certain players like him and Russell Wilson, they have like a resume that like it makes them seem like they're like a Hall of Famer, but they're not first ballot. Like I guess they have to fit a certain resume to be first ballot. So I guess it just depends. But he's definitely a Hall of Famer in my eyes. I just watched him. Those runs were just legendary. The defense definitely had something to do with it, but the way he just went in he went to the same and him going to throwing a cross out to Victor Cruz
Is it just me or is he lagging?
Yeah,
I hear it.
Oh, I'm lagging a little bit
right now.
My bad.
I don't know if it was Mark or if it was me, because we got a
I'm lagging a little bit.
We got a storm rolling in, so and our Wi-Fi is messing up. But one thing,
I don't know, bro.
But all right, well, go ahead, Tyson. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't think it's gonna take as long as people think it's gonna take to get him in the Hall of Fame, bro. They're gonna go off of. I mean, respectfully, we know what Eli did in the league, but we know what they're gonna go off of to put him in the Hall of Fame. It's gonna be the fact that he beat Brady twice. Well, that's the main reason why he's gonna get in there. I mean, I get he should get in there. He should get in there for multiple other reasons too. I mean, his guts, his skill, everything he did in the league. But the main reason they're going to put him in there is going to be because he beat Brady twice, and if he doesn't get in this year, he'll get in next year.
But okay, I'm going to push back a little bit on that. Yes, that will help his case. Yes, because if you look at quarterbacks with multiple Super Bowls, they're all in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman. Who
Is
else?
Big Ben? Nah, Big Ben didn't get in there yet. Yeah, he'll get in there too.
Ben's not in there right now.
Him and Eli, I think, will probably get in the same year.
And what I say to that, people always say who had the better career. I always say, hey, Eli never settled. Now I want to say another thing too, real quick. We talk about H-Town. I know you mentioned. No, it wasn't you. I think it was Mark. You were talking about the defense, right? My question for you is, in those Super Bowls, how many touchdowns did the defense score? Exactly.
Yeah,
You know
I was
what I'm
kind
saying?
of.
I know.
I mean, I think they got one pick six. I think it was one pick six, and it was in the NFC Championship.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they had one. It was at the end of the game. It really didn't matter.
But none in the Super Bowl though.
No, none in the Super Bowl. But they had one on. They had one on the way there in the NFC Championship. I forget who picked it off, but I know it was at the end of the game.
It was all.
But
Eli.
the point I'm trying to make is, I'm pretty sure Eli threw more TD passes than the defense scored. And I know in the Super Bowl,
100%.
And I know the defense scored at least 2 points. They got that safety in the second Super Bowl.
Right.
That I do know.
Yep.
Well, you also got to look at Eli Manning's playoff record, bro. It's damn good. He's not 6-0. He's not 6-0.
He's 8-4.
He's 8-4. But it's damn good.
Kurt said he has one playoff win outside the Super Bowls. See, now this pisses me off right here. And I'm trying to be good. And I'm not mad at you, Kurtz. But I'm gonna call you out on this though.
He got more playoff wins than Dak.
He's talking about. Hold on a second. Hold on. He's talking about all this mess, right? About if you take away the Super Bowls,
but
do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? Do you understand if you take away the Super Bowl, he only has one playoff win. So what?
That makes no sense though.
But look. This is all you gotta say about that.
Shit, take away the Cowboys' 5 Super Bowls.
Look, this is all you gotta say about that. They're not remembering themselves that this is a wild card team that was a road warrior gangster. They were gangsters on the road. This wasn't home field advantage. This wasn't first round bye.
Right.
This was wild card where you got to play the most games in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken,
I do want to say one thing though. In 2007, we traveled. We went wild card Super Bowl. But in 2011, we did play at MetLife against Atlanta.
MetLife home game, playoff game too.
Okay, but that was my thing though. That was my thing though. We got in there the 1 year as the last wild card seed, correct? And then we got in there as the first wild card seed.
Yeah.
Correct?
They're both wild cards.
Right, but I'm saying we were the last wild card seed, I think, in 2011. We were the first one in 2007, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Kurtz, again, do you hear the words? It's not just 2 seasons, Kurt. It's not. It's not. Okay.
He's doing it on purpose, Sneaky.
I know. And you're saying it again without saying it. Right? Basically, you're saying take the Super Bowls away. Are you kidding me? Think about it.
Sneaky. You gotta remember, his brain is smoother than Michael Jackson on roller skates. So
real crap. He's the guy that said Dak was gonna throw for 500 yards and throw less than Russell Wilson.
Give or take, yeah. I mean, the second run, or the Giants, like I said, we had the home game.
Straight up,
we won the East back in the day.
Yeah, but we only had one home game.
Yeah.
I mean, we were still traveling.
Hold on.
There's one home game out of like 8 games and 2 Super Bowl appearances.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about, man.
Just look at the people he had to beat to get there.
About Eli?
Say what now?
Look,
I mean, I feel like people don't understand. He beat 2 top 5 quarterbacks of all time on his way there.
Man,
actually, if you actually really want to get into this, like he technically beat 3, Tyson.
He did.
Who's the
Well,
third
Matt
one?
Ryan.
Because I know
Yeah,
he
Matt
obviously
Ryan.
beat Brady. He beat Rodgers. Who's the
And
third one?
let's not forget Matt Ryan, Favre,
Yeah.
Alex
I was
Smith.
talking about Favre.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly put them in my top 5, but top 10 for sure.
Well,
He's beat a bunch.
If we're just basing it off of like stats and stuff.
Right,
Listen,
right.
I believe
But y'all
I
got.
believe Eli. I believe
I go off of
Eli should be in
accolades, so I'm different.
Hold on, guys. One at a time. Daryl, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, we're making all good points here, and what everybody is saying is true. But as we sit here, I don't. Me personally, I believe Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer, but I just don't think he's going to get in there on the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Well, he's not.
Yeah, he's not. But...
Well, he
And that's
did.
cool.
He did. He
And I'm happy
didn't.
with
He
that.
didn't. But he did.
Yeah, it already passed. It ain't gonna happen.
He already passed.
Yeah, the first ballot is already done and gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how he took out an undefeated team. Do y'all know the numbers that Tom Brady was putting up during that season?
50.
That 07 season, yeah.
Man,
No, it's not just Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady. It's Randy Moss. It's the defense.
Man, that defense was elite that year. That undefeated season, the Patriots had an elite defense.
They did.
And, man, for Eli to get past that as a wild card team, do you hear that?
Started off the
as
season
a wild
0-2.
card. A wild card.
That started off 0-2 as well.
And a quarterback that ended up being 500 at the end of his career that everybody hates.
Hey, you know what?
Come on now. How y'all gonna? That's why they mad. That's why they mad. They mad that goofy Eli, Mr. I'm just gonna shrug it off and have a goofy look on my face. No matter how much times you sack me, how many times you intercept me, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that deep ball and win this game if you give me time. And that's what he did. And that's what he did. And that's why people hate it. They hate it because they're quarterbacks like Dak and they're quarterbacks like Matt Ryan and they're quarterbacks like, who else? Many of them throughout the time they couldn't do it. But Eli did it. And that's why they hate
I got to bring up Kurtz. No, they're not.
Yeah, you want to bet? I'll bet you anything right now.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean, all pros?
Yeah, you said all. No, you said earlier. You said Aikman, you said Moon, and you said Elway were never all pros in their career. You can go back and rewind.
Aikman was never an all pro.
He said that, and they were. This is where the Giants fans they say something and then they don't know what they're saying.
Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Arguing.
They were all pros, bro. They were all pros.
Garcia,
you wasn't
Tony
even
Romo.
born when they was all
Jeff
pros.
Garcia and Tony Romo. We're talking about the guys.
Like he beat Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady twice.
30 years.
Zinky, it's true, bro. You gotta get your facts. I don't know who told you that.
Hey, Giant fans, hold on a second. Hey, Kurt. Hey, Kurt.
Daryl, I will say thank you for admitting that Eli will not be first ballot. I know you guys think he is.
Hey, listen, Kurt. Listen, you wasn't even born when Warren Moon and John Elway
it doesn't matter,
and
bro.
boys were all pros. You don't even know.
Let me speak, Daryl. Let me speak. I'll let you speak.
He got to watch Eli though.
Don't tell Daddy to go put on the VHS tape so you can see it.
Hold on.
We're not gonna discredit history because it didn't happen.
Hold on.
Like you guys see what's going on right now. The Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl how many times in the last 6 years? Have been 3 times. So in 20 years from now, that it's not gonna matter because these kids didn't grow up seeing it. See, that sounds stupid. History is history, guys. You cannot discredit another quarterback to make your quarterback seem better. Eli was never that guy. When defenses went against Eli, they weren't scared.
He was that guy in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
He beat y'all in the playoffs.
Joe Flacco.
He beat y'all in the playoffs.
And he also beat the top, almost top 10 all time.
Hold on. Wait, Kurt.
Does that mean he's
wait. All right, guys, pause.
I just have a question.
Hold on. 1 second.
Go ahead,
He's gonna
Sneaky.
challenge me, and I'm gonna set him straight.
Sneaky is true. I'm right. You know I'm right.
Telling me right now. Hold on a sec. Are you telling me right
Oh
now?
shit! I ain't never seen Sneaky like this. Huh?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you telling me? Let me find it again. Are you telling me that Troy Aikman was first team All Pro?
You didn't say first team. You said all pros. You didn't mention it. No, you said all pros.
No, I said all pros.
Don't lie.
I said all pros. I said all pros. Yes.
Yeah, but you didn't say first or second. You said all pros.
Kurtz. I did not say anything about Pro Bowls. I said all pro. That's what I said, right? Now, before you challenge me, you need to check your facts. Now, you said, do I want to bet you? I bet you Troy Aikman does not have an all-pro honors.
I can help with that, Sneaky.
You want to bet?
Look,
no,
I got one.
You came in here cocky, swinging your stuff around with
I got
big
one.
T energy.
I think there was confusion, Sneaky. I think there was a little confusion.
There was no confusion.
Look,
You're just
know
getting
this.
called out and you don't like it. That's
Look, just know this.
Hold
He
on
wants to
a
know
second,
facts.
H-Town. No, I'm going to enjoy this right now because he going to tell me to get my facts straight. You need to get your facts straight.
Okay, outside of Aikman, I wasn't wrong, though, because you said Warren Moon wasn't. He was. And then you said that, you said, and then there was Elway. You said Elway was not an all-pro, which he was.
Hold on. I'm gonna
I just
right now.
Yeah, second team.
I don't think Warren Moon was ever an
So was
all-pro.
John Elway. So I was only wrong about
Second team. I'm talking about all pro.
Sneaky, but when you say all pro, like you're talking about the first and second. You can't just say
first team.
Come on.
Everybody.
No, everybody knew what I meant when I said all
Sneaky.
pro.
No. When you try to discredit other quarterbacks, your quarterback, you cannot say all pro.
Guys.
You got to say first or second. You cannot say
no.
all pro.
No. Don't come on here. Tell me what I gotta say to fit your agenda. That don't
Sneaky.
No,
it's your agenda. I'm coming in to correct that.
Hurts. You get your own show. Then you define what all pro is. Because right now, I'm only talking about
all pros, definitely first team.
I'm talking about all pros. So if you don't like it, that's a you problem, Kurtz. Not
Sneaky,
me.
I hear you. I didn't mean to come so hostile, but I was just like, that kind of angry because I was like, I know that's not true.
Look, I got one for you.
Hey, can I say something?
Wait,
Can I say something? Okay.
Guys, let me get this out here because he's
go ahead.
Me. Please, everybody, mute your mic, please.
Okay.
Got you.
I'm gonna stand on business right now, even though I'm sitting down. What did I say?
Oh my God.
You know how many all pros Elway has? 0. Who else did I say? Warren Moon. How many? 0. Troy Aikman. 0.
Sneaky.
Hold on a sec. I said mute your mic, please. Thank you.
I know, but
Who else? You said Roger Staubach. 0. Who else? What other quarterback? And I think that's it. You're going to come on to my show and tell me I'm wrong, knowing you're wrong. What? Oh, wait. Now where you at, Kurtz?
He left as soon as you started naming quarterbacks.
Where you at, Kurt?
It was getting too hot.
As soon as you started naming quarterbacks, he left.
What?
He was roasting them.
Hey, I'm gonna put now he's coming back on. I'm about to say, Kurtz, I'm glad you came back on because I was gonna get you good.
Fact check, John Elway was also a first team all pro.
No, he wasn't.
It says it on the Google. If you look it up, it says how many all pros.
I'm looking right here. Go on Football Reference. Okay, and holla at your boy.
But Sneaky, at the end of the day, he wasn't all pro. It generalized he isn't all pro. If you look at the stats, it says he's an all pro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that subject already passed. You came in here challenging me.
Yeah, because you were wrong though. Because you said they weren't.
Wait. Say what?
You said they were not, which they were.
No. That's right. They were not all pro. They got 0. And you said I was what?
What? So what is a second team all pro then? What is a second team all pro?
No, Kurtz. You said I was what?
What is a second team all pro then?
What? No. You said I was what?
That you were wrong, which you were.
Wrong.
Sneaky, in that situation you were because you said all pro.
You're wrong. I said yes, and I stand on that.
Hold on, Sneaky. Let me just speak and I'll let you say. I promise I'll mute right after. I'll let you have the floor.
No, because you're wrong.
Sneaky. I'm not like Sneaky.
No, you're gonna come on here and tell me I'm wrong.
Because in all pro, when you say all pro, like you have to say first and second. You cannot just be like
who says that? Who says
everybody that? Sneaky? It's like me saying, it's like Dak Prescott an all pro. He is an all pro because he got second team all pro. He's an all pro. He's not an all pro. He is. The NFL recognizes him as an all pro.
So okay,
I never said first and second team.
So then, okay, since the NFL recognizes those as all pro, so I guess we have 8 world championships, right?
I guess, Sneaky, this is where you bring out outside stuff.
No.
This is where you bring out outside stuff. We're talking about this situation here.
This is what you do. You kick the can down the field to fit your agenda.
No one's doing.
And
We're talking about
out
this,
on
bro.
that all the time, and I'm gonna do it to you right now. They got 0 All-Pros. First team. Okay, Kurtz, fine. 0 All-Pros.
First team.
Aikman, 0 All-Pros. Elway, 0 All-Pros. Warren Moon, 0 All-Pros. Roger Staubach, 0 All-Pros.
So where does the second team come from then? The sky?
It don't matter. It don't matter here. I don't give a damn about second team. I care about first team All-Pros, and they got exactly the same amount as you and I have combined.
I hear you. Trust me, I hear you, man.
0.
Mic drop.
But
Mic drop.
that.
You want to come here, try to expose somebody.
No one's exposing. I'm just saying, and
out, and then you find out you're wrong, and then you're gonna check. Oh no, I meant second team All-Pros.
I mean, you did the same
first team. Oh no,
so sneaky. How come the
first team All-Pros?
Man, you
This is my
arguing with a
question.
20-year-old, man.
I mean
A
second team.
20-year-old.
And then we don't talk about second team. You're gonna be like. Then you're going to talk about, no, I mean third team All-Pros.
But Sneaky, they're
no,
all
I don't
pro
say third team.
on the stats. If you look at
he's
NFL,
never seen Dallas win a championship, man.
Why
He's
you guys?
never
This is the
seen
problem with Giants
That's
fans.
what it
We
is.
debated
That's what it
subjects.
is.
He's never
30
seen the
years.
Giants. Look, he's
talking
never
about
seen
this.
the Cowgirls win a championship.
You know what?
He's too young.
I have a
He's
question.
too young.
I
You hear that
have a
stutter?
question.
You hear that stuff?
Silence down, buddy.
I have one question.
He ain't
One question.
watched his team win a
Yes,
championship.
go ahead. Answer your. I'm gonna let.
He's rooting for
I
a
have
team.
one question.
Be respectful. Be respectful. Go ahead.
You said out of your own mouth, you said you're not going to discredit quarterbacks' appearances in Super Bowls, correct? That's what you said?
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm not
yes,
gonna,
you did. Yes,
no,
I clear as
no,
day.
I
You can clip it,
no,
Sneaky.
you
He
heard me
said
wrong.
you can't take away what quarterbacks have done. Yes, you clipped the motherfucking shit. You said
say
that.
I did not
So
say
do
that.
not try.
Can I
Do not
say
try
what I
to
said?
take away
You're
Eli
putting words in my
Manning's
mouth.
2
You're putting
fucking
words in my
Super
mouth.
Bowls. If you said you can't take them away,
But you know what?
don't try to do that goddamn shit.
You're putting words in.
But
Calm
you know
down,
what's the
calm
best
down,
part?
Tyson. This is what he
Look, this is
does.
the best part.
Everybody.
About it. Look, Mr. Dallas. This is the best part, Mr. Dallas. You say Eli's so trash. Well, in 07, when he went to that magnificent Super Bowl run, he beat Dallas in a divisional run, and he only missed 6 passes.
Congratulations. That was
with 2 touchdowns on your
right.
team.
Congratulations.
On your team, though. That's the thing. It's
Okay,
your
what
team.
about recently? What have you done against Dallas?
Well,
We're
Dallas
doing
said
exactly
can't
what
discredit
he wants
history.
us to do.
You said that.
What-
you
what-
can't
30
discredit
years and
history.
You're bringing up
team
stuff that
hasn't
happened
even
15
won
years ago. What have you guys done against Dallas?
Your
recently?
team
You guys
hasn't
He's
done
doing
anything.
exactly
you
what
just
he
said
wants
you
to
just
do.
said you
Come
can't
on.
discredit
Come on,
history.
30 years.
All right,
Guys,
Did you not say that?
30
Hold on,
years
pause,
of failure.
Pause.
Okay.
Can I rebuttal though?
First, let me do two.
No, but can I rebuttal because he's putting words in my mouth.
Hold on,
All right,
hold
go ahead.
on. Hey,
Shut up.
Kurt, I'll get you off. I'll put you in the backstage. Yes, Daryl, don't say nothing, Daryl.
I'm not, sir. I'm about to mute my mic.
Yeah, thank you. You're 100% correct. This is what Kurtz does. Okay? And he knew when he came in here saying that I messed up, that was going to get me hot. I may not be a smart man. I may forget my wedding anniversary here and there, but I know my football. Especially when it comes to Phil Simms, Kerry Collins, and Eli. Okay? So, and the reason why I know all this, because these are illegitimate arguments as to why Eli is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, or why Eli shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Then I'm surprised you didn't say he didn't throw, he threw more interceptions in 3 years, blah, 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 led the season. Well, you know what? Joe Namath's in there. And you know what? He has more interceptions than he does touchdowns.
See, I hear you. Trust me, I do hear you.
I'm
I
not
hear you.
mistaken. I'm not done, Kurtz. If I'm
Go
not
ahead.
mistaken, Terry, thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to go on. I appreciate that. If I'm not mistaken, Terry Bradshaw, he has 2 touchdowns two touchdowns that separates him from TD passes and interceptions, if I'm not mistaken. So this whole lame argument is exactly what I just said it is. It's lame. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I said a lot. Kurtz, next time you come and try to call me out, you better be 110%, because there are gonna be consequences and repercussions to your actions.
But you know what's crazy? He calls Eli trash, but on the 2 Super Bowl runs, Eli had 15 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions.
Can I speak now, Sneaky?
Yep.
All right. First off, I want to say the statement that I said earlier, because that's not true. I said I'm not going to discredit other quarterbacks to evaluate someone that's not as bigger than them or something like that. I did not say I'm not going to discredit Super Bowls, because I mean it's history. Like I said, I'd be just going against what I said earlier. Eli Manning is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, like Daryl said. I know you guys are Hold on. I know you guys are fans of his, and I trust me. I know I'm a big fan of Dak. I defend him with everything I got.
That's depressing.
Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer. He had 2 successful seasons, yes, but outside of that, he was a mid quarterback. He led the league in interception. Hold on. He led the league in interception twice, and he has 1 playoff win outside of those 2 Super Bowls. If he was so great like you guys say he is, comparing him to Wilson, which is crazy to me because that's just nuts. Prime Wilson absolutely clears Manning, but it's good. If we're going off that logic too of, he beat these great teams. Joe Flacco, if you look at his Super Bowl run, it was honestly just as hard as Manning's. I mean, he beat Tom Brady, he beat Peyton Manning, and then he beat the Niners defense when they had Willis and they were in their prime. So I don't know why if we're going off this logic, like Eli's is a Hall of Famer, and he showed up.
This dude talking about Ray Lewis, the best linebacker ever.
Listen, the first bad Hall of Famer.
That's linebacker.
All right, hold on, wait. Smooth, welcome to the show. I know you only got a few minutes. Go ahead. So what you got?
The first ballot Hall of Famer conversation is already out the door. He had his shot to go first ballot.
There's no need to talk about that.
First ballot. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. Now, if you want to compare it to the Cowboys, Eli has done more in his career since he came in the league than any quarterback that has been on your team.
Facts.
Why are we bringing up my team though? We're talking about Eli Manning.
Oh my god.
Why are we bringing up your team?
No, I'm just saying this.
Hey, sneaky. Can we get to the matter at hand, please? Can we get into Jackson Dart? I can't do no more right now. I can't do no more.
Talk about the Jackson
Sneaky, if you don't mind, bro, I want to say one quick thing real quick.
Okay.
Kurtz, let me ask you a question. Can you discredit history? Can you take away history? Can I just answer the question? No questions, just yes or no. Can you take away history?
I'm gonna give you a sentence answer.
Yes or no? Can you take away history?
No, under certain.
Exactly. No. You said no. You can't take away history. So do not try to go and say if Eli, off of those 2 Super Bowl runs he had, if you take that away, he only has 1 playoff win. Don't say that, because you can't take away history. Stop trying to do it. He had 2 runs where he won 2 Super Bowls, and he's 15-2 in the playoffs. Stop trying to act like he's a bad quarterback, and don't try to take away the Super Bowl runs. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to sit here, get mad about it, argue about it. No, but you can't take away history. So don't you dare try to take away his Super Bowl runs. Never.
I like the pass.
Hey, Tyson. He's not 15-2. He's 8-4. But
8-4.
Or 8-4. My bad. You got. Now I'm fucking.
He meant
He's
15 touchdowns.
He's 8-4. He's
8-4
and has 1 playoff win outside of the 2 Super Bowls. Don't try to take away the Super Bowls, bro.
15-2 is the Super Bowl run.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I didn't even want to argue, so I was just trying to.
I'm not. I'm gonna put you on the back. You didn't. Okay, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna put you in the backstage. I do want to hear it one time. You didn't do anything wrong. You and I, we're good.
Oh no, we're good.
I got a Giants fan I want to bring up.
I just want a minute after, and then I'm gonna hop off. You don't have to bring me back.
Okay, what's up?
I saw my closing dialogue here.
All right, go ahead.
I missed the game recap from last week against the Cowboys. Obviously, I mean, you guys played a really good game. Unfortunately, you just can't get it done against Dakota Prescott. It definitely sucks. I mean, getting your ass whipped since 2016 definitely sucks. Multiple times. It's all good though. You guys, honestly, hold on. You guys played a great fight. I'm listening. Neighbors went off. Good for him. I like Neighbors a lot, and I think he's very good. I think if he really wants to be top 10 in the league,
this kid ain't even good enough.
He's gonna have his career wasted in New York.
But
I wish you guys the best of luck this season.
Hold on, let him finish.
Hold on, let me get my minute. I'll let you guys speak. I went on mute.
It's like 30 seconds. It's not a
All right,
minute. But
30
go
seconds.
ahead.
Okay, I'm cutting it right now. I wish you guys the best of luck with Dart, and hopefully he doesn't turn into another Danny Dimes situation. But I just hope you guys don't hold on to that same, oh, he's gonna break out, because you guys did that a lot with Danny Dimes for like almost 7 years. So hopefully this kid, he definitely goes off and he has a great career, and he becomes, Dak's son. So you guys have a great.
Hopefully the next 30 years
Let
you stay around.
Hopefully you can see an NFC Championship game.
You gotta go.
All right, let's go Giants.
Get a playoff win.
Appreciate you.
I just want to say Russ played better than Dak that game on every standpoint.
Sounds like somebody's Super Bowl is always.
He had more passing yards. He had more touchdowns. He had the same amount of picks, and Russ rushed for more yards.
Man,
just gonna say that right now.
Sneaky, I can't believe you let him get you like that. You knew what he was doing.
The thing is, he got me like that because he when you come up, guys, look.
He was hot, Sneaky. He came in on 10.
Look.
He's
was
always
trolling,
on
man.
10. He's always on 10.
He was trolling.
No. Kurtz don't be. He's not a stroller, but a troller. But he's good people. But he likes to get.
No, he's a heel. Let's call it like it is. He's a heel.
Oh, okay. I try to protect him a little bit, but that's who he is, though.
Yeah, look. I say that out of respect because again, the reason why he keeps coming on the show because he shows love to the show, and I respect that.
You know what's crazy?
But he always comes in and gets us hyped up like that.
But when he come up in here saying I'm wrong, and then when I correct him, I meant second team. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
He threw that. Moving the goalpost. What you expect?
I'm normally a pretty chill person, but he even got me hot for a second. Like
that was so surprising, bro.
I'm a chill guy, bro. I'm a really chill guy, but he got me hot.
Bro,
you know what's crazy about Dallas fans?
He's good people, though, y'all. He's good people, though.
What's crazy? What's crazy about Dallas fans is that this dude ain't even old enough to he's never even seen his team win a Super Bowl.
A lot of Cowboys fans haven't.
He's never even seen his team win a NFC championship. That's the funny part.
Win a playoff game.
That's the crazy thing about life. It's like your team is 30 plus years of failure, and you're sitting here talking about Dakota Prescott.
How many playoff wins he has? He has 2.
Come on, man.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, you want to know what my favorite?
Wait, hold on one second. I hate that. Time out. I just realized something.
What?
I think we have a Chargers fan amongst us.
Hey, man. Oh, God. This is going to be good.
Mr. Carlos, is that true? Carlos, you got to unmute your mic. Is that true? Are you a Chargers fan?
Hello?
I think we got some connection problems here, Sneaky.
That's definitely possible.
Because he was here just a second ago.
Okay.
I can't hear everyone.
I see him. I don't think you can hear him.
Okay.
Okay, can we get into Jackson Dart?
Yeah, we'll get in. I'm just afraid.
I want to get into that.
Yeah,
because he got me hot-headed, and I normally am a chill guy.
So now, Jackson Dart. Let's talk about Jackson Dart, right?
Okay.
I'm really curious on what to anticipate regarding his growth, and what should we expect under the no Diddy. But no, seriously, his professional growth, all right, on the football field, and also what should we expect of him under the lights?
I think
at MetLife.
Can I go first?
Go ahead. I'll go after you, Daryl. Go ahead.
I think we're gonna see. Now, y'all say there's not a lot to see in preseason, but like I said on the last show, we did see a lot, and we're gonna see a lot of that come Sunday afternoon at 1:00.
Yep.
Now, I truly do think and believe wholeheartedly we're gonna win this game by 2 touchdowns.
I love it. I love it.
Only reason why I say that is because of the amount of juice that this kid plays with. And you don't think the juice that he comes with, the other guys ain't going to gravitate towards that? The defense ain't going to get hype off of that?
You know what? You got a point, Daryl.
I like
Just
that,
think about
Daryl.
that.
I like
Just
that.
think about that.
I really do like that. And
All
but
right,
here's
Tyson,
the thing.
Tyson, go ahead. You got a minute. Go ahead. Go.
All right, here's the thing that I want to say about Dart. Is I've been saying this all week since he's been named the starter. I'm not asking Dart to come in here and be the hero. I'm not asking Dart to come in here and take us to the playoffs. Not this season. I'm just expecting the bare minimum out of him. Don't turn the ball over. Read the defense and just do what he does. I mean, I'm not asking him to come in here and let's go, 14-3. Let's go 12-5. Just do the bare minimum. That's all I want him to do. I want to see progressive, and I want to see growth in his quarterback skill and what he does, bro. That's me. I don't care if we win this game. I don't care if we win the next game. I want to see him grow.
Now,
Blue, you forgot one more thing, man.
Go ahead, Mark. What you got?
He has to slide, man. Slide.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, but the reason I didn't say that is because that can be easily fixed in a quarterback position. Once he gets hit so hard, he's gonna realize, I gotta slide. He's gonna realize that.
I gotta hear from Keith. You popped on. What you got, man? What's your expectation as far as the development and what to expect under the lights of MetLife with Dart? You got. I'll give you a minute. Go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, I expect for them to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not listen. The season ain't over. You know, I ain't throwing it in yet. I know everybody. You're not expecting much from the kid, but with me, you got to win. That's all I want is to win. You know, and I think Los, that's my boy, man. That's the Chargers fan. He said he couldn't hear, so hopefully he'll jump back in.
Okay.
He said he couldn't hear, so I don't know.
I was
what
worried
technical.
because last time someone had a dark screen.
Nah.
We're like, oh,
Yeah, he said he couldn't hear. So
to R real quick. And I'm like, no.
Nah.
No, more like triple X.
Right, nah. Yeah, he a real Chargers fan.
But I think, gentlemen, I truly do think we found our quarterback. I honestly do.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
that.
hope so.
Keith, did you finish your thought? I'm sorry. Before we move on, did you finish your thought?
Yeah. I mean, basically, man. Look, everybody. Look, John Gruden says he's a smart quarterback. Daboll says he's a smart quarterback. We know Daniel Jones They said he was smart, but I guess he had to go somewhere where they was going. He went to Duke. You would think he was smart, but they had to dumb down the plays for him. So they saying we got one. So I'm going with they saying. They say we got one, so we got one. So look, win the damn game, please. Just win the game.
Before you move on, Sneaky. Before you move on, I just want to piggyback off of Keepy. Yeah, they dumbed down that offense, but guess what? Guess what? He also has now an offensive fucking line. That's the only reason why he's succeeding over there.
Fact.
That's the only reason why Daniel Jones is succeeding in Indianapolis.
True.
You know what? I'll be honest. I'm happy for him.
Me too.
But I mean, he moved on, and I got to move on too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. But one thing I'll say about Daniel Jones, and I don't mind saying his name on the show, he didn't lie to us.
He didn't.
He didn't lie to us and say he's worried about his legacy.
That's true. That's true.
I'll just leave it at that.
It's like he asked to be released because he felt disrespected.
I'll say this: if you know, you know. Smooth, we're gonna go with you, man. You talking to the mic or something? Yeah, I don't want to look. Oh, he look like he in trouble. Look at Smooth, everybody. He in trouble. Look. Don't say nothing. Oh, okay. Now you're trying to play it off. You're trying to.
Okay. Hey, Sneaky.
That's why he had to mute it. He's being yelled at.
Hey, Sneaky.
Go ahead, Smooth. What you got about Dart?
Sunday, I just want to see how comfortable he is in the offense. I would like to see what he is in the red zone because we've been struggling since the beginning of the season in the red zone. So I like to see what he can do down there. Get down, slide, be comfortable. Don't try to force it. Don't try to be the hero. Small things like that. That's all we want to see. A little spark, a little enthusiasm out of our quarterback, which we haven't had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And just see how the stadium and everybody else, see how they react to him. But I definitely, I know we can win. I mean, these 3 games done proved that we can do something. And we, even with the red zone mistakes, we still had a chance to win. So I don't think winning is outside the realm. Is it going to be easy? No, the Chargers are a very good team with a very good quarterback and a very good coach. So, but I just want to see how comfortable he is. I don't want to see him antsy. I want to see how he feels in the pocket, how he looks in the pocket, his reads and stuff like that. But just a spark, man. I just want some energy in the building, in our stadium, our fans, our sideline. We need energy. That's the main thing that's been missing from our team is energy. That's it.
H-Town, you've been kind of quiet, man. I salute you for that. What you got?
Yeah. Everything everybody's saying is spot on. Dart, he's gonna definitely move the ball. He's gonna, put some points up. His pocket awareness, he makes the right read. He gets to his second and third read fast. He resets the pocket. He takes it and runs when he needs to. But I don't think that Dart's going to be the problem. I think the problem is common sense. It's common sense with the coaching and play calling, situational awareness. And I just tell Dart, to just use his common sense because the coaches are going to call some stuff that ain't making sense because for some reason, Daboll has had a sabotage playbook. And all I could tell Dart is, just use your better mind, go with your gut feeling. Even if the coaches tell you to do one thing and it ain't making sense, do what you know what you do because you've been playing the position since you were young. And the biggest thing for me would be complementary football on all levels. Bowen, that defense, something has to, something's got to give. And then the penalties, 92 yards per game of penalties.
Okay.
We got to do the little things the right way.
All right, I appreciate you. Hey, real quick. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm trying to fix it to where everybody gets something, something to talk. We'll switch it like 30 seconds to a minute each. I'm trying to work it around. But I do want to say something. I got a comment on Instagram. StopLife_P says, you're not gonna see too much. I think y'all are lean heavy on Cam Scat the next couple of games. I can see that.
Well,
but hold on. Now that answers, or that's going to come to my question. Can Scatterboot give us at least 100 yards? We'll say, what? If we get 20 carries with Scat, I think we won the game. But if we get 100 yards less than, is that possible?
12 and 13 personnel, the great teams run it early and often. For some reason, we ran 12 and 13 personnel throughout these past couple games, and we were productive, but they went away from it. So hopefully they remind themselves to allow Dart to use that to his advantage instead of having him in the shotgun and try to, air it out.
Well, he's gonna be in a shotgun. That's how they run the offense. I'm a piggyback off you too. I think if we do a 12 personnel, obviously with the RPOs too, that's gonna be big Sunday too. So I think we're gonna have a big, not a big, but I think we should have a decent rushing game between him and Scat, and that's gonna help him too. If we get a steady rushing game, that relieves the pressure of him trying to make all these tough throws, even though he can do them. But his first game out in the season, I don't want to put too much pressure on him. So that run game we got to lean on.
And another thing, Dart likes to use tight ends.
Yeah.
So when you have those 12 and 13 personnel sets, you have that play action where you could have neighbors on the out running a fly route or a slant, and then you can mix in your seam routes with your tight ends or even, under drag. And Dart's definitely going to find the open receiver. Russell's problems aren't Dart's problems. Dart can see the whole field, and that's the difference.
All right. Now, Oscar, let's go ahead and bring how you pronounce it? Is it Lewski? Lowski. So you're a Chargers fan, right?
For sure.
Are you in San Diego?
Nah. I used to live out there.
You did? Okay. So I got to ask you this. I'm going to put you on the spot. Who is your favorite Charger of all time?
I'm gonna roll with LT. LT.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like Stan Humphries or something. No.
No, I'm only 40 years. I just turned 40.
Wow, I thought they said Junior Seau.
Yeah. Well, Junior. I
yeah.
mean, what?
I mean,
Natron.
I don't
Go
want
ahead.
to. I don't want to. I'm not gonna diss Junior Seau. I think there's a lot of lore about Junior Seau that everybody hypes up. So I love Junior Seau. Don't get me wrong, but there's still those stats don't look the same to me like it does to everybody else. Let me say that.
Okay, that's fair.
LT broke some records.
Yeah,
Yeah,
LT's
well-
LT. Like when you look at Junior Seau stats, I mean, he was just again, I don't want to disrespect Junior Seau. Junior Seau is Junior
May he
Seau.
rest in
but-
peace. May he rest.
Yes, for sure. But those, when you get down to the nitty gritty and stats and stuff like that, he just came through in clutch stops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So clutch player for sure.
Right.
I do want to say, with all due respect, when you on the Make It Count Sneaky G podcast, let's call him LaDainian because there's only one LT.
Let's go.
That's
Let's go. I was waiting for you to say it. Let's
That's
go.
Lawrence Taylor.
I just got to be real.
No, you're right. There is one LT.
Yeah.
He didn't have no earring.
Yeah, let's just call him
Stop
LaDainian.
playing.
I like saying LaDainian.
You know, my wife's a Chargers fan, bro, and her favorite player of all time is Big Boy Deacon.
Mm.
Yeah, she really likes Deacon Jones. That was her favorite player of all
Oh,
time.
that's old school. You going on? See, the only reason
Yeah, Big Boy Deacon was that dog though.
But he
Only reason I
wasn't
bring up-
drafted. He got traded.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was her favorite player.
Gotcha, respect.
Yeah, because he came from Minnesota first.
Yeah.
Huh.
He was part of the purple crew. The
Purple
purple
People
crew.
Eaters?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yo.
Now, I mean, just so y'all know, in case they ever do a trivia question, if they say what Charger quarterback led them to the only Super Bowl appearance, I mean, Stan Humphries. Oh, and I'm gonna say this on the 90. Hold on, let me pop my collar on this. That was the first playoff that my dad came home from work, gave me this playoff tree, right? And he said, well, since you know so much about football, fill this out. So I did that whole playoff tree. When I tell you I did not miss one game, when I tell you I was undefeated, I was undefeated. I was the only person in his pool that picked the Chargers and the Niners. And he gave me $20, and I'm like, wait, how much you win? My dad said, don't worry about that, son. He got more than 20.
He gave you 20, so that's expensive enough nowadays.
Yeah. He said, hey, don't worry about that. Anyway, I digress. So go ahead. So since I got you on the phone, Lucy, thank you so much for coming for the first time. Apparently, Keith didn't tell you the rules and regulations. You're gonna find out here in a little bit. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, what are the key matchups that you think the Chargers have that will get them a key to victory against the Giants?
Well, I've listened to a lot of y'all talk, and I think a lot of y'all missing it. The real big key is Jesse Mentor, who could be y'all new head coach soon, versus Daboll. That's it. Like, he throws so many different looks at quarterbacks. It's really hard for them to maneuver. If you watch the last 3 Charger games, every quarterback got to maneuver out that pocket, and then when they do that, we put a spy on them, and it's just hell. And y'all talking about a rookie coming in to, do what a veteran quarterback like Patrick Mahomes wasn't able to do, or Geno Smith wasn't able to do, and that's figure out where to throw the ball to. That's going to be the real chess match, is Jesse Mentor versus Daboll's play calling.
Well, then let me ask you this. I'm gonna get on my horse, guys. Let me ask you this: if you were let's pretend you're Daboll real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend you're the New York Football Giants head coach. Would you have kept Russ in this week, or would you start a dart?
For confidence, I would have kept Russ in this week and let your boy come in, Jackson Dart come in against the Saints, because the Saints are falling apart. It's a build up your courage game, allow that to happen. Somebody mentioned about Jackson Dart getting hit. I don't know if you ever seen Derwin James get penalized for the way he hits people, but yeah, he comes off the edge. He plays like a DN sometimes, or he just comes in a blitz and he destroys quarterbacks. That option read that y'all be doing is cute because he's never gotten blasted. I'm telling you right now, that's going to be addressed come Sunday. He might get it off 1-2 times, but then when he gets hit by Derwin, it's going to wake him up and it's going to change his thought process about not handing it off.
Now, I did get an Instagram post. Stoplife_P. He said Herbert is going to have his hands full with that defense. Not going to lie, especially the pass rush. What would you say to Stoplife_P?
I definitely agree. It all depends on who we have playing. We had some injuries last week. Like I told Keefe, y'all defensive line, y'all could just send 4 and cause pressure and cause Herbert to kind of be flustered. But again, Herbert rarely gets flustered. I mean, if you look at the numbers, he's probably one of the best, if not top 3, when it comes to the blitz or being rushed to throw the ball. It's going to be difficult for him to, make a bad play because he rarely does. But I do believe y'all front 4 is going to cause, even if y'all send 5, it's going to cause some problems for the Chargers.
I think for me it's containing Herbert because he's not your typical drop back quarterback. He hurts you on the run. I mean, he showed it last week when he rolled to the left and threw across his body. Does anybody got anything for him?
No, but Sneaky and the rest of you gentlemen, it was good chopping it up with you guys. I got to get up early in the morning.
Lusky, I want you to hear what he's about to do. This is your fate for being on the show.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Lowski, I was about to show you what you got to do once you leave the podcast. And you gentlemen have a good evening. And Sneaky, I hope to see you on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
I hope to see the rest of you gentlemen on Sunday. Let's go, Giants. No.
Appreciate you, fam.
Actually, I got something I want to say.
All right, go ahead, Jalen.
Okay. So as far as this game is concerned, well, actually, before I get into that, most of us in here follow New York Giants fangirl on like any of her platforms, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so did y'all see the post about how our organization is dysfunctional as all get out?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I remember seeing that, and I'm like, are you serious right now, Daboll? I'm like, that was probably one of the dumbest things you could have done. I'm like, you've already lost his locker room at least once. I'm like, are you? And it seems like you're just trying to do it again. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this. I think Daboll is trying to sabotage himself at this point.
At first, I thought you were gonna have a question for Lowski.
Regarding I got some.
I was gonna say, well, actually, I kind of do. Outside of Derwin James,
he fell off. We probably hit a dead spot. Oh, Corbin. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Hey, Kiwi, he better not do that on purpose.
Nah. He probably hit a dead spot, man. He probably hit a dead spot. Because I had something to say too, but I was gonna let y'all go first.
All right, go ahead, fam. What you got, Kiwi?
Yeah.
H-Town. I'm sorry. H-Town, go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the Chargers got a lot of O-line injuries. Mekhi Becton, the center, Bozeman, what's the other guy? Trubisky, or what's his name? Trubisky, the tackle. And then they have injuries with the tight end. They're blocking tight end, Disley. And then I believe they got on defense, Khalil Mack is out. Their cornerback, Molden, he got injury. So it's a lot of injuries across the board. I know our D-line, if they had better coaching, I would feel more secure that they will give San Diego a bigger problem. But last week against Denver seemed to find plays downfield against your secondary and your safety unit. Are y'all not, as Charger fans, are y'all not thinking that Neighbors and Slayton you know, with a young dart that likes to push the ball downfield, might do the same thing that Denver did and give y'all trouble downfield?
Uh, I understand the downfield stuff from the Broncos game. Those are a lot of blown assignments, which is, I think something that they'll fix. But with y'all wanting to throw the ball, with Jackson Dart wanting to throw the ball deep, they're just gonna put a two cover shell over it like we do a lot of teams, like we did with the Chiefs. So with that two cover shell, I think it's gonna take care of a lot of those problems that we had with the Broncos. And again, we're talking about a young quarterback who might just be in a rush to throw the ball downfield.
But see,
So
with the, I didn't mean to cut you off, but with the Chiefs, their receiving core, they don't have none of their 4-4 guys on the field. Slayton is certified that, and Neighbors is certified number one, if not a top 5 receiver in the league right now. So against the Chiefs, I could see, that y'all could get away with doing that because the Chiefs really, you see the Giants gave them trouble, and the Giants are absolute trash on defense when it comes to play calling. When it comes to a coach putting them,
and let's
I'm
not
just
forget,
keeping it real.
was
I'm
it
keeping it
Worthy
real.
that got hurt during the game too with Kelsey?
Yeah, they collided with each
during
other.
that first
So,
game. Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. With what we have, burners like Slayton and Neighbors, and we have when Kafka is in his bag, he is able to make defenses miscommunicate and miss assignments. Do you see that happen in the game, once or twice, or you just think
this,
that your defense is just going to shut it down completely?
I don't think we're going to shut y'all down completely. I'm not saying we're going to pitch a shutout. Um, I I think the weight of it is going to be on Jackson Dart to make those plays, and that's what we're counting on. We know Neighbors is Neighbors, and that's one part of it. But Derwin James is going to shut down whoever tight end y'all have in Theo. What's the other guy's name? The white guy, Bolden.
Daniel Bellinger.
Oh, okay. Bellinger. Thank you. And what are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go from there? You're gonna, put two guys on Neighbors, and you're still gonna try to force the ball. Our young boy Tarheeb Still has been excellent in coverage, excellent in open field tackles. So all that running after the catch and stuff, I just don't see it. I mean, y'all gotta show it. You know what I'm saying, for us to fear it.
Yeah, I got a question for him too. Whenever I can go, but
Yeah, go ahead. And this will be the last question. Go ahead.
my question for you, bro, here is, we know that Russ didn't like to throw towards the middle of the field, correct? I mean, here's the thing. Now you were studying. Obviously, the Chargers were on Russ starting this football game, right? Obviously, their coaching staff, they didn't expect Dart to come out. They were studying on Russ. Here's the thing that Jackson Dart brings to the team is he will throw over the middle. And I'm not even going to mention Darius Slayton. I'm going to mention Wandell Robertson because that's a guy who in the middle of the field, he killed the Cowboys. He also had bright spots against Kansas City where he caught a ball through contact. You also got Daniel Bellinger and Theo Johnson who like to run upright and are cross routes over. That's me for me. How do you game plan off of just 1 week?
I can't. Okay, again, it's not just 1 week that they're game planning off. They're game planning off your Brian Daboll. First and foremost, let's look at that. We're looking at how does he play, or excuse me, how does he scheme up for different defenses, and that's how Jesse Minter works. The other part of it is everything's going to look like pressure. I mean, I could see them putting everybody on the line for the whole game, and then now Jackson Dart has to figure out who's coming and who's going. That is hard for a young quarterback. That's not easy for some of these average quarterbacks. So with that being said, how do y'all think Jackson Dart is going to react if he can't tell who's coming and who's going?
Dart usually makes his first and second, third read quickly.
Yeah, fairly
He's a
quickly.
very sneaky quarterback. He isn't a statue.
I see what you did there.
And intelligent too.
He works. Yeah, he works the pocket real well. He actually kind of sets up the defense that's coming at him. That's something that the Chargers have to watch out for because he's a quarterback that kind of like bait you in to thinking that you got a clean hit at him. And when you think you got a clean hit at him, he does a quick little move. And not only does he does his quick little move, he could do the threat with the run, but he's not even trying to run. He's the quarterback that keeps his eyes upfield, and he doesn't stay locked on one receiver. He sees the whole entire field. That's the difference with him. He sees the entire field. He's kind of like y'all's quarterback when it comes to ability. Him and your quarterback, they kind of have a lot of the similar traits. Honestly, to tell you the truth, the only thing difference is I don't believe in the Giants coaching staff at this point.
Right.
Hey, I appreciate you, Lusky. So what I do, I give everybody the final minute. So if you can, just give me your thoughts on the game. Give me a bold prediction, and then are you familiar with the outro?
I'm sorry, Sneaky. I can't hear you. I can hear a couple other guys, but I can't hear you.
Okay, you can't hear me at all? Can y'all
I'm gonna
hear?
back out and just jump back in.
I can hear you. Yeah,
I can hear you. It might just
we
be
can
him.
hear you.
Okay.
All I know, Keith, is we better not win Sunday, because I'm tagging you in the video for your boy. On Monday.
Yo, no, me and him, we were supposed to do a show together. We ain't get to do it yet. A prediction show. So hopefully we will be able to do a show together. I'm predicting to win myself. I ain't really saying much because he already know what I'm gonna say because I done already told him everything. Like I tell him, Justin Herbert, that's our quarterback. That was supposed to be our quarterback. We weren't supposed to get Daniel Jones. We supposed to get Herbert. Yep. But in his defense, he'll say, Eli, that was our quarterback. We only traded him because he said he didn't want to play in San Diego. So
Herbert stayed.
He stayed another year.
He stayed another year because he didn't want to come to the Giants.
Yep.
I know. Yeah. See. Look, I don't like that.
The second reason why I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if okay, here he is. Okay, here we go. Okay. Go ahead, Lusky. So you got give me your final thoughts and let me hear the outro. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good deal. Okay. Let me hear your final and let me hear the outro. And if you don't know what the outro is, I'm sure somebody will help you.
All right. I hope I'm intelligent enough. Real final thoughts is it's gonna be a good game. I'm not gonna hold nothing off of that defensive line y'all got. Your secondary, to me personally, needs some work. They're athletic, but when you got veterans out there like Keenan Allen, Lad McConkey is just a phenom if you let him start picking up steam. And then QJ is just coming to his own this year. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a long day. The run game is coming along also. So I think that's one thing y'all got to watch out for. I think y'all best bet is like somebody said, lean on your run game, hit some play action, hit some scrambles here and there, and slow play this game. Make it a dog fight. Because if y'all don't make it a dog fight, Jackson Dart or you coach is going to be like, hey, throw the ball, let's get some points, let's look good, and that's going to get y'all in trouble. I appreciate the time. My name is Lowski. Oh
no, it's hold on.
You gotta say the winning team's name first.
Yeah. No. So the outro is "Let's Go Giants." Ow. That's how you do it.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Don't be slick.
I think y'all didn't hear it.
I didn't hear the Giants. No, I did.
Oh. Let's go. Giants.
Oh my
God. I'll take that.
Oh God.
That dude is.
Yo, I can't believe he actually said that. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah. That's what's up.
So now I'm gonna put it on a repeat. No, I'm kidding. I ain't gonna do that to you. That's the one thing I don't do. That's the one thing I don't do. When y'all say the outro, any Cowboys fan can testify to that. Beidou, how you doing, man? I'm glad I got you on the show. Let me go ahead and get Corbin on here.
Fire Mike.
The last 25. So hold on 1 second. Now, so Lusky brought up a good point, and Keith, I think you mentioned it as well. No, I'm sorry. I think it's H-Town that you say you don't have faith in the coaching staff. That's where I'm going with this right here. Coaching adjustments. What coaching adjustments you think Coach Daboll, Kifka, or Cohen will need to be successful on Sunday? Smooth. You want to take the lead on this one?
Yeah, I can take the lead. I mean, it's got to be a clean game for one. You know, we can't go in there with the penalties, which I think we cleaned up. I mean, on defense, I'm going to say tackling. I think that's what killed us against Mahomes is tackling. To me, that's simple.
Straight up.
Start with the 3-point closeouts on defensive. You got to get people down. Take advantage of this banged up O-line on defense. Phillips needs to come back and have a bounce back game because he had a terrible game against the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to see some more creativity in the offensive side. I mean, even with our stagnant offense with Russ, we still got a lot of red zone visits with that. So I just want to see what we can build off of that before we start getting too creative with Jackson. You know, and like I always say before, winning carries everything. I feel confident we can win this game. I don't feel like we can't. And I'll just leave it at
that. Jalen, what you got, man? What do you think?
In terms of what does the coaching staff need to do to win this game?
Yeah, adjustment wise, you know, what adjustments you think Daboll, Cohen, and Kifka need to do?
You mean Bowen?
Point the other way.
What'd I say?
You said
I
Cohen.
said Cohen.
I was gonna say, I mean, it'd be great if we had Liam Cohen.
Cohen, my bad. You know, man.
Yeah, I'll just mess with you, Sneaky. But anyway, okay, so they are going to have to figure out a way to slow down the Chargers' passing attack. That we know for a fact. Which, okay, am I the only one that's surprised by Quentin Johnston? Like, where did these performances come from? Last year, that dude couldn't catch a cold at an elementary school.
Right, now he's catching them.
Now he's catching everything thrown to him, pretty much. Also, I think that Bowen really needs to take advantage of the fact that the Chargers' offensive line is banged up. Because it's like, and I think he needs to rely more on blitzing. I'm not saying blitz every play. I'm not saying that at all. But I think that he should do it more often in this game because it's like I feel like it'll be really effective for us. Okay. And also I really think that Adebo and Flott really need to step up this week because it's like especially because it's like Adebo more than likely is going to be guarding Allen for most of the game, and then Flott's probably going to be on Lad McConkey or Quentin Johnston. I can't really figure out which one's the two between those two.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm really excited for for Phillips being in there. I want him to keep that aggressiveness, in a certain at bay, if you will. H-Town, what do you think? What's your thoughts?
Man, it's a lot that they could fix.
You got.
I would say
30 seconds. What you got?
The biggest part would be third downs on defense to get off the field, third downs on offense, move the chains, do some more stunts with your D-line, and just coaching awareness, just play calling awareness, situational awareness. That's the only way that we're going to have a chance. Discipline.
Baydun, I know you're not a Giants fan. Welcome to the show. It's been a minute. What's your thoughts?
Hey, how you guys doing? So about this week's game, honestly, I've been really high on the Giants this year. I feel like their offense is really good. I think their defense is pretty good. Obviously, with the quarterback situation, I think it is a very gutsy call to put Dart in the spot against the Chargers. Obviously, I think someone said it on the show earlier. I felt like you could have done Russ this week and then maybe Dart against the Saints because it would have been much easier. I think the Giants are going to win this week. I think Cam Scatterbo has a really good game. With Dart, I think it's a hit or miss. I think he does really bad, or I think he does I think he does like all right. I don't think he goes insane against this Chargers defense, but I do think he won't do bad. I hope, because I think the Giants are going to win this week. I think they're going to use their offense as a big advantage towards this Chargers defense. Hopefully.
And Baydoun, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to give you your final thoughts because I do want to bring up another Giants fan. But go ahead and give me your final thoughts for the game. Give me a bold prediction. Hell, even give me a score prediction if you want.
I'll give the Giants 17-10. How about that? 17-10. Okay. I think the Giants are going to win. Again, I hope to be on your show more. I appreciate it. It's been a minute. It's been a while. I feel like it's been too long, and I hope to be on this more. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course, man. Thanks for coming on. And it's for me, it's rewarding to see that you're grown. I mean, how old are you now?
I'm 15 now. I'm turning 16 in December.
Yeah, what you were like 13 when you came on, right?
No, if it was in like 2021, I was like 11, 12.
Yeah, you were yeah. You came on, you started talking. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this grown ass man on my show?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Hey, keep doing
brother,
thing
keep
and,
doing the right thing, man. Keep doing the right
keep
thing.
doing you.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate
that
you guys.
outro.
I hope to be on here more.
Yeah, let me hear one time, man.
Let's go, Giants. Oh!
I appreciate you, Baydoun. Hey, be good, man. I'll see you next week.
Be good.
Yo, I'm gonna say right now,
Be
Baydoun,
good.
he's one of the OGs. He was here like 2020. I mean, 2021. He was here when we first started. So
look, I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but you know what? This shows to a testament of how your platform is helping young children become young adults. Because that young man could be wasting his time looking at some stuff he shouldn't be looking at. He could be wasting his time doing things that he shouldn't be doing. But he's involved since he was 11 years old, looking at you being a good, positive role model, not only for the platform you have, but for children like himself that's now about to be 16 years old. And it looks like he's on the right path. It looks like, he's at home. He ain't in the streets. It looks like he's a young man that got respect. And that's something that doesn't happen enough.
Bro,
and to see it happen, it's a blessing.
I want to thank you for that, but I want to tell you right now, if you look up there, that's like, this is episode 312. If you go back to like 20, I'm saying 2 digits, not even 300 or 200. Go back to the 20s, the 9, episode 9. I mean, watching these kids grow as doing the show, I mean, to me, that's something money can't buy. There's a couple kids that come to mind. Kason, aka Young K.
He's the Cowboys fan?
Yeah, he's doing his thing. WTF, he has a different name. I forgot the new name, but he will always be WTF. That's Washington the fan. That's when Washington just had Washington the team name. Zone Giants fan. He was on, he was on a couple times, and just to watch these kids, I wasn't there at the graduation, but I saw these kids graduate high school, and that, man, you can't buy, your money can't buy that. But that being said, Drew, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I think I
What's up, Drew?
First time I came on your show, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're like 4 years old. Yeah, I think so.
Look at me now.
Look at you now, 9 foot 7 inches tall. So we were discussing, and forgive me, I'm giving people like 30 seconds because I'm trying to get everybody on here. So my question that I was asking was about what major coaching adjustments does Daboll need to secure, say, a statement win? Not only Daboll, but Kifka and Bowen, not Cohen. Is it Cohen? No, it's Bowen. Shane
Yeah,
Bowen.
no, you had it right with Bowen, Sneaky.
Yeah, I see tomato.
Shane Bowen.
But go ahead, Drew. What you got?
I mean, I think
And
the
then
first.
I need to get Corbin in here too. Corbin, you're next. Go ahead, Drew. 30. You got 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, I'll make it very simple. The first coaching move Daboll needs to do is hand in his resignation.
Wow.
Drew, you never failed to make me laugh.
You got 27 more seconds.
That's all I needed, though. He just needs to walk away.
3 seconds. I'm dead.
Yeah. Okay, Corbin, what do you got?
Well, it might be a surprise, but I think we need to fire Mike Kafka. I think for the last 4 years,
I never would have guessed.
Yeah, the last 4 years, the biggest coaching adjustment that we need for Sunday is for Mike Kafka to not coach his team the way he's done for the last 4 years. The Giants have been 31, 32, 31, 32, and 31 in offensive efficiency. I think that is not – I don't know how you still keep your job after that, but, the biggest thing I don't want to see on offense is pass the ball on 1st and 10, get an incomplete pass, and run the ball twice up the middle and then punt. That's what I don't want to see. For defense, I want to see Abdul Carter. Where is he? He needs to start playing like a top 3 pick. Needs to start wrapping up the quarterback, not getting to him. He's good at getting to him. He just needs to wrap him up.
Yeah, he just needs to finish.
That's what I got.
Carter
and Daboll needs to keep his job as the head coach of this football team.
Okay, I'm taking back my time if I can. I'm taking back my time.
You're yielding your time. Go ahead.
No, my time.
I'm reclaiming. You're reclaiming your time.
Yeah, we're going
Go ahead.
Reclaiming my time, good sir. The man from Florida would like to reclaim his time. So, listen, Kafka. You have to keep Kafka right now for one reason and one reason only. Daboll's got to go. And who's taking over as the interim head coach when Daboll gets fired? You want Bowen to be the head coach?
Oh, good Lord. No.
Oh, hell no.
This is what I'm saying. And now, listen, if I'm going to say this. What you just said, I got a little bit of a problem with here. We hired a coach who's an offensive guru. That's what Daboll will keep hearing. Offensive guru. Yet we have the worst offense in the league for the last couple of years. And let's be honest, the year we were good wasn't even that great of an offense back then. We beat up on a couple of really crappy defense at the end of the season with the Colts and the Vikings twice. So why is it Daboll gets the pass and he needs to stay as the head coach, but Kafka has to go? When Daboll is flat out taking the play calling, giving it to him, taking it away, giving it to him, taking it away. It's like he's playing fetch with the dog and the playbook is the ball. Like, it's ridiculous. And every single time you see ridiculousness, you see Daboll. Like, he's involved. Don't tell me Daboll was the moron who said, "Oh, we're in the red zone for the first time all year. Let's go ahead and put Marcus Bowe out as a wide receiver."
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Daboll. That's not Kafka. I don't think we've ever seen Kafka run an offense yet.
For me, I really hope to God it's more so much of defensive adjustments for me that I'm concerned about. I mean, we could talk offensively all we want to, but my main concern is we need to throw out that the playbook portion where it says prevent defense. Can we throw that away? Because it's definitely preventing us from winning. There was a couple plays that stands out to me. One, I mean, obviously I could talk about that bomb that Mahomes threw that caused the passing interference. But also the one play where homeboy was wide open in the middle of the field. We cannot run a zone defense when we really don't know what the hell we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything, if we're going to run, this would be my compromise. If we're going to run zone defense, then let's put Thibodeau, Carter, Dex, and Burns on the front four and let them go at it. We just heard the Charger fan saying that all you got to do is blitz 4 and you got us.
Yeah.
And if he recognizes that, then damn, Shane has to see that as well on tape. and we cannot have Herbert run side to side on us. And we can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. Anybody want to chime in before we go on to something else?
Yeah.
I agree with you, Sneaky, for sure. Zone defense. I don't think we're a zone team. I think
We're
we're a
not.
fast, aggressive,
Yeah.
man-to-man team.
Mhm.
And Shane Bowen has proved he played a decent game against the Chiefs. It was a decent defensive game for him. But the first 3 weeks of the season, we're doing everything that's opposite of Giants football, which is going and getting the quarterback. You're playing 12 yards off the line of scrimmage, and guess where they throw the ball to?
Mhm.
Right on the sideline, right there. During the Chiefs game, they ran screens, slants, and maybe 2 bombs down the whole field. The entire game. The entire game. They
No,
ran.
it was that. Well, okay, I'll give you 2
Yeah.
bombs: the pass interference, and then
Mhm.
the second one after the penalty, for whatever, because it backed them up, but then they got the first down when they were on the 2-yard line. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And when a team is running little short routes the whole way down the field and getting like 5 yards a pop, why are you continuing to play 7 yards off, 5 yards off? Why?
Preach, preach.
Like if me as somebody who's in the military who's not doing anything NFL wise can see a team doing the same thing every single drive, why can you not see it as your job to, hey, maybe we should play up? And when you did play up, it took the Chiefs 3 quarters to score. 3 quarters to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then you go back to zone, and then all of a sudden Mahomes is getting in between your zones. And the biggest defensive adjustment is to just let the Fantastic Four be fantastic.
Right.
Just put them out there. Let them do it.
And Smooth, do you got to go? Are you good?
I'm good. If you need to put somebody in, I'll drop.
Oh
out.
no, I know
We
we
Yeah,
good. Hey, now we got the fam. We on now. So go ahead. What adjustments? Since I called you out, what adjustments?
I mean, I think it's just more about making plays, man. If you go back to the Chiefs game, we dropped 2 picks, had 2 bad penalties, and we not tackling. I mean, you take 2 interceptions and you take maybe 3 sacks off the board. You get that. That's a whole different ball game. So I don't think it's that big of adjustment to put wins on the table. It's execution in the red zone, and tackling on defense. If we do that 2 times this year, we're 2-1. So I don't think we need to, make this big thing and try to reinvent the wheel. I just think we just need to play our game, get comfortable, and do the little things right.
Oh, did we lose H-Town? We
I
did.
said we lost.
H-Town. Oh, dang. I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go. Oh, shoot. Oh, hell. Now the show started.
Oh,
Now
there
the
he
show
is.
Oh,
TP.
that's good.
I promise y'all, if I hear one more Giant fan trying to keep Coach Daboll, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Thank you.
Oh,
TP, TP, I didn't get a chance to say this the other night, but I was 100% in agreement with you there, brother.
My God.
Oh,
I
Hey,
was just like, bro,
Sneaky.
Last year.
listen,
Yo.
I ain't far off
Hey,
from
I'm
the TP.
gonna
It's just too
give
early.
my
It's week 3.
I'm gonna give my thoughts, and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts because I got some
Okay.
stuff I gotta do tomorrow.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
But
Give me your final thoughts. What you got?
for coaching adjustments, I think first of all, just as a team, yes, we have to tackle better. I'm gonna say that. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Abdul Carter getting to the quarterback, and on that pass interference call, couldn't bring him down, couldn't tackle him. That's you got to make tackles. For the offense, I think it's more we have to establish the run game more. Run on first and second down, get 5-yard runs, 4-yard runs, and that'll open up play action to throw the ball deep. It's not gonna fix everything, but I think Corbin said it. I'm tired of seeing this team throw on first down and then run on second and third down and force a fucking punt. I mean, sorry for my language, but it makes me mad to see a team who first down didn't go right, so let's just give up on the drive and punt. Because that's really what it seems like we're doing. We're just giving up and we're punting. We're running the ball twice and not capitalizing. I mean, don't give up on the drive just off of first down. Run the football. Get 3-4 yards. I mean, even on second down. I mean, even if it's third down and 4, you can throw the ball midfield. You can throw it deep. Do whatever you want to do if it's there. But stop throwing the ball first down, running twice. That's just me. And then my final thoughts is I think we're going to win this game. Obviously, I'm never going to say we're going to lose the game. I don't care if we're playing the 17-0
Okay.
Chiefs.
All right,
Gotta
now
love your optimism, Tyson.
I'll tell you. Okay, so
Drug
there's
test
9 of
for
us
Big
here,
Blue. Drug
and,
test for Big Blue.
and it's going to be okay. We got 9 people here, and I want 9 scores. So you're going to be the first one, Tyson. Give me your prediction. Right, because the Charger fan, I thought he was grace. He gave us some grace. He said no. I'm sorry, Beidou. He gave us some grace. He said 17-10. What you think the score is going to be?
24-20 Giants.
24-20. All right,
I think
brother.
it's going to be a real close game.
Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants.
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate
Love
you.
you, Tyson.
Oh, okay. TP. Real quick. I know we're not going to back up all the way, but one of my questions was, what coaching adjustments you think Daboll, Kifka, Bowen need to
I
make?
can guess this answer.
Just repeat my.
And I'm gonna say right now, resigning. So many people already said resigning. That's not an option. That's not an option.
Oh man.
Okay. But what adjustments you think they need to make to be successful this week on Sunday?
Yeah, so I think I heard most of them. I believe so.
Okay, I appreciate that,
but,
man.
Because I'm here at work, so I can't always be active. But I will say this:
28-14.
These play
It's fair.
designs.
He's a Chargers fan. That's fair. I ain't mad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Which I don't even know if it's a fixable thing, because if it's you, it's you. But these play designs are trash. They're absolutely trash. Like, the thing is, people speak about Russell Wilson, right? And when he, excuse me, but when he did that end zone terrible, that moment of the game.
Yes.
Well, if you go actually watch the all 22, won't shit open. Like, granted, Russell Wilson should have definitely gave a receiver a chance in that moment. I can't argue that. But this is not the first time where we've gotten in the red zone and guys are just not open because they just run the most basic shit. And then what even is more exposing is when you go watch these teams that actually look like something and you look at how creative these plays are, it really puts in the perspective on how just far back that y'all are. So that's one of my main things on the offensive side of the ball, man. It's like, yo, come on, man, get more creative.
Seriously.
I like that. Now, so we still got a little bit of time left. I think right now, I want to talk about some predictions. I want to talk about before we do that, does anybody want to chime in on adjustments? On coaching adjustments? What coaching?
I got one.
All right, go ahead.
All right. The adjustment Brian Daboll and the coaching staff need to make is they need to open up the whole playbook to Jackson Dart. Right. Phil Simms was the toughest quarterback, I believe, that the Giants ever had. Eli was the best.
Wait. Say that again for the people in the back.
Phil Simms was the toughest quarterback the Giants ever had.
Okay.
I believe he was.
I don't think
he
that
was the
hurt
toughest
on the left side. I don't think. Say it again.
No, Phil Simms was the toughest quarterback the Giants ever had.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody heard it. That's all.
Okay. Eli. He was the best quarterback that the Giants ever had.
Okay. So
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was the most athletic. Daniel Jones was the most athletic quarterback that the Giants ever had. But I believe Jackson Dart is the most capable quarterback that the Giants ever had. Right? Jackson Dart can do everything every one of them quarterbacks can do. Everything. You have to open up the whole playbook. You cannot let him play with limitations like you did with Russell Wilson. Everybody knew Russell Wilson's limitations, and everybody played to him, even Russell Wilson. That's why he's thrown out the back of the end zone, and that was embarrassing. To me, that was just as embarrassing as 2 quarterback sneaks to get out of the end zone. And that's why you got benched, brother. That's why you got benched, because you was making business decisions, and you already threw 2 picks. You were shell-shocked, and you had time. Now, hopefully, Andrew Thomas plays the whole game. Hopefully, you know where to put Marcus Bowe. He is the third best lineman you have, whether they want to admit it or not, as a rookie. These are the adjustments you have to make. You have to take the kid gloves off and let these rookies play. Scatterboot probably is your best running back. Let him run. Let him catch. Let him do everything. Let him test Derwin James like Lowski was saying. You have to push the envelope. You cannot play scared. And for years, the Giants, we have played so scared. The fans, even when we make our predictions, we're being gun shy about the predictions. Hey, if you think we're going to win, say we're going to win. Don't put an asterisk by it. Just say what you think. Because the thing is, go ahead.
Only that's in your chest. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say with your chest. Go ahead.
No, because the thing is, the media say it. The fans say it. It gets to the locker rooms. The players hear it. The front office hear it. Like, everybody has these platforms, and you not think you being heard, but you being heard. And I'm just telling you, the best way to trick somebody to being the best they can be is telling them they're the best. Just like you do your kids, you tell them they're the best, they're gonna do the best they can. You tell them that they stupid, they're gonna think they stupid. It's all one big circle, man. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be naive, and I'm not trying to be what's somebody try to call me, Jameis Winston, but I'm just saying, in all actuality, Jackson Dart's the most capable, man. You had to they probably should have put him out there from jump. They probably should have put him out there from jump. That's just straight up. I mean, maybe Russell Wilson wasn't the right guy.
Anybody want to challenge Keith on this? Any pushback?
I'm standing on it too. I'm standing on it too. Go ahead, TB.
Okay.
Who was the more athletic quarterback, Tyrod Taylor or Daniel Jones?
Tyrod Taylor.
I'm still gonna say Daniel Jones.
I think Daniel Jones, though. I mean, I do understand Tyrod. He had more wiggle room. He can dance. You know what I'm saying? He was probably more smoother in the pocket. But as far as I'm just talking about athlete, like lifting weights. I'm talking about all around. Like Daniel
Early
Jones
Tyrod,
was jacked.
yeah, late when we had
early
Tyrod,
not Giants Tyrod, but
not Giants. Tyrod.
Yeah, facts. But I'm just talking about all around, because Daniel Jones, they said he was lifting with the O-line. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty big dude.
He was.
TP, you want to
seen him in person.
Jones?
No, that was just something that's just sparked my little thinking tank there, man. I'm not really pushed back. I was just really asking a question to see what everybody else thought.
And I want to add a little bit of that, Daniel. I didn't realize how big he was.
Yeah,
and I ain't
Daniel
gonna say
Jones a big
pause and no
fucker.
diddy. I'm talking like he was tall. He was like stacked. Now, granted, Dexter was even taller, but but even Dart was kind of like as you see Dart in person, you're like, you definitely cornbread. I didn't know they had cornbread in Utah, but
I mean, you played in the SEC. You can't go in there not carrying your weight in the SEC. So
yeah,
I will say this though, because I do believe in having that mindset, man, as a fan. That I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else, but I know for me, I don't believe in that whole backing down. I don't care who we going up against type mindset, right?
I'm with you too,
that's what's so disheartening though about this moment, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I really believe we're gonna get our ass whooped. And this because
he said exactly. But we gonna win though.
It's like I'm not gonna allow anybody else to tell me that outside of this fan base. But it's just because, man, at the end of the day, you only get but so many times to tell me who you are. And the fact that we just have this coaching staff that I do not believe in, it's not the roster. I believe in this roster. But I'm not gonna lie, man. This coaching staff has really ruined it for me. And that's just how I feel. I'm not knocking anybody who's still, going hard for the win, but I've had enough of that shit.
I agree with that, though. I do agree. I believe it's the coaching staff. Yeah, it's the coaching staff, man. You got to take the gloves off. You got to give it all you got every Sunday. And I don't believe they were. They played with limitations with Daniel Jones. You play with limitations with Russell Wilson. Hey, it's time to take the gloves off, man.
I don't know. From the beat writers, I don't mean to cut you off. From the beat writers today, Daboll on kind of a fuck you attitude. So I don't know.
Yeah.
He might be ready to roll Sunday. I don't know what that means.
But smooth. Why you ain't been at this? You're supposed to have this game.
Yeah. Well, before we go, I got a confession to make. And TP, you're the motivation behind this confession. I doubted the New York Football Giants one time in my life. The one and only, and it wasn't that I doubted them like, oh, we gonna get it hand. No. I was just like, I don't know, but I think, well, I said that I don't know. I allowed somebody to tell, I just allowed that, and it wasn't against the Super Bowl. Even in the Super Bowl, I told somebody we were gonna beat them 14. It was gonna be 17-14 Giants. It was, and I had to look this date up. December 13th, 1998 was the last time I ever doubted the New York Football Giants.
The Broncos game?
And that was the Broncos game. And I want to thank Amani Toomer for making that catch in the end zone from Kent Graham to shut my ass up and to make me eat my own words. Ever since that day, and now I never doubted them before, don't get it wrong, but for some reason, that day when I saw it on the schedule, I'm like, oh, man. And I was wrong. And you know what?
Let me ask you.
I was probably just like you. I could, in my mind, I could say what in my inside voice, but on my outside voice, I gotta say we're gonna win. And I've been doing that ever since. Go ahead, TP.
I just want to ask you this, right? As a fan, I believe that we all just have like, somebody have the TV on.
Somebody got the TV on? Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
So, as I feel like we all have roles and responsibilities. As fans, we have our role and responsibility in this thing. Our role and responsibility is to make sure that home games feel like home games, and that sometimes have away games feel like home games. Like we're supposed to add the element to the game to where, we doing our part and we representing for the New York Football Giants at the end of the day, right? But if you're going out there just week after week slapping me in my face, at some point I can't be the guy that just says, you know what? We're still gonna go win. You know what? We're still gonna go to the Super Bowl. Like, I just can't be that type of guy. So it's just like, I understand. I'm with y'all, man. I'm one of those dudes. It's like, and this is because this is in-house talk. This is locker room talk. This is me talking to other Giant fans. Yeah. And if y'all heard me talking to anybody else, I sound completely different. Yeah. Like, I won't let nobody talk crazy about us. We can talk crazy about us.
This is your safe space, TP.
This is my safe space. This is my safe space. So it's just like, I mean, honestly, I'm at the point now where, like, I just feel so just like slapped in the face as a fan because of the production that is again put out there this year. That is just like, all right, now I'm at the time. It's like, nah, I'm not marking a win against anybody. They're gonna have to earn it now. Like, that's just how I feel.
Not even next week?
No week.
They gotta prove it.
They gotta show me, man.
TP, go ahead and give me your final thoughts. We're gonna be shutting the show down. Let me hit one time. What you got?
Well, dog.
Huh?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're shutting the show. Go ahead and
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to say, man, still FIFA full form, still Big Blue and all of that. Just it's just hard right now. That's
we
it.
did a score prediction from TP too.
Scores. Man, I don't even want to do this, but score prediction: Chargers 35, Giants 10.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. Let's go Giants.
Oh man, TP feelings in the trash can right now. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me. Like, it's painful.
Tripping, man. We're winning the Super Bowl this year.
All right, Corbin, chill.
Hold on, did Sneaky freeze?
Yeah, I think Sneaky done left his own show. Cut out his own show.
Nah, sneaky.
Get gone.
Whoa, what is going on?
All right.
We need an interim host.
You know what that
taking
means,
over.
guys? You know what that
There it
means?
is.
I was going to say.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, my Wi-Fi. There's a storm coming through. I was like, I was talking, and everybody got quiet. I'm like, because TP, you're like, everything good? I'm like, yeah, we good. What's wrong? And all of a sudden, darkness. I'm like, ah.
It's like the Giants season.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
Right, hey,
The Giants past 4 seasons.
like fade to black, you know? Like, oh, come
Everything's
on.
going great. Then all of a sudden the season starts.
Yeah, it's like fade to black mid-sim.
We were undefeated in the preseason though, y'all.
I miss those days.
Yeah, let me. Can we get a ring for that? Can we get a ring?
We have a Super
Banner
Bowl.
up for that?
So
The banner.
TP, go ahead and start us off, man. We're gonna shut this thing down. Now I want to
I
try
heard
something.
He missed all of it.
He did it. He did it already. He missed
Yeah,
it.
I know. Do it again.
Spectacular.
And the score prediction too, TP.
He gave
Yeah,
a whole
give me
soliloquy
a-
about how great you are.
Well, you know what? I'll watch it in the rerun. Just let me. Give me a score prediction too. Let's see who gets close on Tuesday.
All right.
So y'all heard my first one. So I'm gonna just say on this one, 35-34.
35-34 Giants.
Yeah.
I'll
and
take
you
that.
can go back and watch my first one when you watch the rewind.
Will do.
I got one.
Kind of the same.
I know you at work. Yeah, let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants.
Ow, brother, I really do appreciate you. Thank you for listening and always
Yes, sir.
jumping on, man. Appreciate the
Peace,
love.
peace.
I'll holler at you. Corbin, let me get your final thoughts. And you know what to do. I ain't got to tell you.
Yeah. My final thought. You want the score prediction or just the final thoughts?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I'll start off with the score prediction. I think this football game ends in a tie. I think it is 24-24 tie.
I'd be ecstatic. How sad is that?
I think it's 24-24 tie. And for my final thoughts, I'll be with you Sunday, Sneaky, watching your in and out. But you always 5 seconds ahead of me, so I got to leave, scream at the TV, and then come back and watch on YouTube. So I think let's get Cam Scatterboo involved early, throwing some screens, handing the ball. Don't hand him the ball 3 times and then punt. But I think that this is gonna be a telling game. And I think that we're gonna figure out a lot about our future, and a lot of stuff's gonna happen this week. But let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Jalen, what you got, man? 30 seconds. Go.
Okay. Well, I'm really hoping that we win this game just because we definitely need one, especially after the last 3 weeks. Hopefully Mike Kafka can actually draw up some plays to actually play to our strengths on offense, and hopefully the defense can step up and everything will be good. But my prediction, I say 27-24 Giants.
Field goal. Love it. Let me hear one time.
All right. Sneaky, love you, brother.
Love you too.
Love the panel. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. Mark, what you got, man?
All right, my predictions in 30 seconds is they have to get Scatteroo going, they have to get Malik going, and the pass rush gotta disrupt Herbert in any given way. And I want Jackson Dawg to throw a couple of touchdowns. And I know it's a tall order. My score is the Giants 28, Chargers 24.
Okay. All right, let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow. Peace, y'all.
Appreciate you. Keith, what you got?
Okay. Yeah, I hear everybody's predictions. They keeping it close or doing ties and all that. So I'm gonna be a little different, man. Even if we lose, by Tuesday night, I'll be back. I'll be good. So I say this. I predict that Jackson Dart is gonna show fiery leadership that we ain't never seen before out of any of our quarterbacks. All right, in the last 10 years, he gonna be the general, and I believe it's gonna be 24-10. Giants.
Woohoo! I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Hey, let me hear
Let's
one
go
time.
Giants. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. All right, Smooth. How you gonna follow up with that one?
Listen, it's simple. We're gonna win on Sunday. Jackson Dart is gonna take the final knee for us to win this game. 27-21. Period. That's it. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. All right, Drew, what you got?
So I'm gonna go a little rapid fire, give you guys a lot of info real quick here. So I have only came out towards the very end. So very first thing, on the offensive side, I think there's 3 letters. Keep in mind, RPO. I think you're to see a lot of run play kind of things out of RPO form there out of this, because the Chargers flat out cannot stop the run, and for some reason, no team has even tried to take advantage of that. So the Chargers are averaging 5 yards per carry they're giving up on defense right now, 26 in the league overall. Yet their opponents are only rushing 19 times a game, which is the lowest against any defense in the league. That don't match up. That don't make sense. And if you look, every single time they brought Dart in, don't get me wrong, they brought Dart in for specific, just to kind of get him a couple of plays in and kind of get him used to being under center in an NFL game and all. What do? RPO style game. I think it's going to happen in this game a lot more because of the defense they're playing. Open up the playbook next week against the Saints. That's when you can do that. And I think the other thing you got to look at too is talk about the pass rush. This Chargers line has been playing horrendously. They're banged up like you would not believe. On top of that, you got Joe Alt, who was supposed to be their right tackle, now playing left tackle. Legit tackle. Let me be very clear on that. Legit tackle Joe Alt is just as good as people thought he was coming out of this draft here. But to go to the rest of the line, the right side of the line is all messed up right now. So you got Bradley Bozeman, their starting center, has got a back injury. Mekhi Becton's coming off a concussion. Trey Pipkins, who's been playing at the right tackle spot because of the injury to Slater, which has caused Alt to go over to left tackle. He's got also a knee issue. None of those guys are even playing well to begin with. So even if they play, hypothetically, you're not talking about guys that are really going, and playing well right now. These are guys that are playing like into the 50s in their PFF grades right now. Very Giant-esque. Call it like it is. So, Bradley Bozeman, 55.3 PFF, 50.5 for Trey Pipkins, 47 for Mekhi Becton, guys. And these guys that might not even play in the game, and whoever's behind them is supposed to be worse. This pass rush has to take control. Keep it close. Use the run game. Scatterboo and Dart RPOs like crazy. And let's get it going. And eventually you're going to be able to open up hopefully some big pass plays out of that as well, because that defense is going to sneak up because they can't stop the run. And their secondary's also got some injuries as well. So they're actually a lot more banged up than we are. Overall score, I still think we're going to lose. I think it's going to be 27-21 is what I'm thinking of this game.
Giants?
Chargers. I wish I could say Giants. I keep it real.
I just wanted to throw that out there. That's all.
I was hoping. Listen, you know me. I'm a fan first before I want to be the guy who's right in the score. I'm be ecstatic if I'm wrong. Absolutely ecstatic. But I got to keep it real because this team has just let us down so many times. And you know what the saddest thing is going to be, no matter what Sunday, is the fact that Jackson Dart gets his first start in the NFL. And you know what the storyline is going to be? The planes going above the stadium.
Yeah. Yep. I saw that.
I can't even blame the fans. I really can't. But it's sad. But I really hope he uses it as motivation. This kid goes, you know what? My very first game here, I got to start. They were flying planes everywhere saying, fire this person, fire that person. And I was part of turning this around. That's going to be a hell of a story if he can do that.
And now I want Jackson Dart to be like, now they're hanging rafters.
Damn straight.
Now they're hanging rafters. Yeah, man. You're getting some love from TP. I love that rapid fire too. That's why I was letting Drew cook. I wasn't gonna stop him at all. I wasn't gonna give him a minute. I wasn't gonna give him 30 seconds. I was gonna let him do what he do. Even though, and Drew, you have your own show, and you put in a lot of work, and I really respect you and your hustle, and you've helped me out tremendously too. I will talk offline Of course, not tonight, but and I could go on more in depth. But I do appreciate you coming on, and let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants! Ow,
bro. Much love and respect. I hope you're wrong this Sunday. I'll see you later, bro.
We'll make a deal with the
devil. I'm giving you the show. I'm just like I'm out. So real quick, my prediction's gonna be simple. 34-10 Giants. I said it, and I'm gonna stand on business. Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm probably wrong. I might be flipped the other way around, but I don't care. That's what I do. One thing I want to say that, and I wish I can hold. I don't know how I'm gonna follow the rapid fire from Drew, but I've been watching. Obviously, I've been seeing a lot of content from Giant fans, and I'm going to tell you right now, I love it. I just got to know where the hell y'all been. I got TikTok right here. That's why I'm looking at. Where the hell y'all been? But I'm glad you're showing up now. But I do need to ask a serious favor. I need to ask a serious favor. Oh, Drew, I'm not going to touch that. I want to, but I'm going to leave it alone. Can we please stop the rhetoric of asking or telling John Mara to sell the team? Can we please stop doing that? I know some of you guys want that to happen. But I'm going to be honest and upfront with you. It's not. It is not going to happen. Yes, he sold 10%. I saw that, but he's not going to sell the majority. He's not giving up his piece of the pie. So, and I'm going to tell you right now, for those that compare John Mara to Jerry Jones, and I know it's some Giant fans, so I'm talking to family here. Really? The difference between John Mara and Jerry Jones, we got a GM. We get GMs. Now, I know there may be some questions about it. I'm not going to get into that. In my opinion, and that's all I got is my opinion. This is what I'm going to say about John Mara. When we get a coach and we win back-to-back, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he's not going to fire him because John Mara's ego is so big. Can we just say that? Can we just agree on that? Jerry Jones is in a league of his own. Jerry Jones wants to be in front of the camera. Jerry Jones makes decisions without talking to anybody on the Giants. Why? Or anybody on the Cowboys. Why? Because he owns the team. That's my team. That's what he'll tell you. He don't need to confide in anybody. He confides in 3 people. And this is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones confides into 3 people. Me, myself, and I. Now, granted, the buck does stop with John Mara. Now, what do we get with John Mara that Jerry Jones does not possess? I'm going to tell you this. Accountability. When Gettleman was getting fired or retired, Gettleman retired, a reporter asked John Mara, should the fans be excited? And you know what he said? I haven't given a reason why the fans should be excited. The only fault I'll say that John Mara has is that he does put trust in people to do the job. However, to his credit, he does have 2 rings as president. He does, to his credit. So when we talk about, I mean, look, I know you guys want to fire Daboll, fine. We can have that conversation. I know you want to fire Shane, fine. We'll have that conversation. I don't. I mean, I want them to finish out their contract at minimum, and then we'll move on from there. Sorry, TP. I said what I said, and I'm going to stand on that. John Mara and Steve Tisch, they are not going anywhere. Point blank, bottom line. I'm going to be at the Cosmo. I think that's what they call it, where you sit in the dome and you watch the game. I'm going to be there this Sunday watching the Chargers go to MetLife. I wish I was at the game, but it is what it is. And I really hope we could pull this one off. And I want to reiterate what Keith said. Phil Simms is one of the toughest quarterbacks in Giant history. Please keep your hands to yourself and put a smile on someone's face. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants.